Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. This morning is April 6th, 2023, and I am going to be reading from, yep, you guessed it, Proverbs chapter 6. I know that's kind of getting old, isn't it? But I want you to get it. I've been doing it for years, well over 10 years, every day. Reading the chapter of Proverbs that goes with the date. Yes, I just itched my eyes. This time it really itched. And I've been doing it and learning and growing and persevering through it every day. Looking for those pieces that God wants to pull out of this wisdom and share with me in my life. And then I try to share that with you. This morning I was reading in Proverbs chapter 6 and I read verse 27 and 28. Now, it's right in the middle of a section about adultery. Now, first and foremost, I want you to understand this absolutely applies to adultery in a huge way. Adultery, it applies to fornication in any way, shape, or form. That means same-sex attraction. That means pornography. That means masturbation. That means lusting after women or men. It means reading materials that stir the erotic thoughts and desires in your body, even though it is just words, even though it is seemingly okay. It's not. 50 Shades of Grey, when that book came out, is a perfect example of pornography. All right? It's a perfect example of fornication. It's a perfect example of adultery. And so we need to remember that. But I'm going to take these two verses and I'm going to actually apply them to every part of life, not just that. Now, that will take you down a path that you don't ever want to go because it will destroy your life. Ask me how I know. I've lived there for years. Don't want to be there anymore. Have to be on guard against it every day. If you've ever heard me introduce myself at Celebrate Recovery, this is my introduction. I'm a grateful believer in Jesus Christ, struggling well with sexual integrity and alcohol. My name is Jay. Yep. Lack of sexual integrity was a real thing in my life for many, many years. I'm finally finding freedom. But I know I can't let my guard down, right? These two verses are powerful in this. Can a man embrace fire and his clothes not be burned? Can a man walk on burning coals without scorching his feet? Can a man or woman, can a person grab a handful of glowing embers from the fire pit and hold them like this? Pull them right in tight to their chest and it not burn their clothes, or, especially in today's world, or burn them, even if their clothes weren't to burn. Wouldn't it burn them? Hot coals will burn, right? What about walking on those hot coals with bare feet? Can you walk on them without it scorching your feet? I know somebody's thinking, well, they do it all the time over in Asia. Well, there are tricks to how they do that. But I'm betting you can't. I'm betting you can't. And I'm not challenging you to try. Don't do it. You will get burnt. Whatever you grab onto is going to have an impact in your life. Whatever you grab onto or pull tight, whatever you traverse is going to have an impact in your life. And you know that it will really affect everything you do going forward. Think about it. You walk across a bed of burning coals. Are you going to be walking much for a while as your feet heal? You grab hold of those and you pull them in tight to you. Are you going to be getting up in the morning, or are you going to be dealing with the hospital and skin grafts and all kinds of horrible things and lots of pain? And just so you know, burns are horrible, no matter how you get them. A little over 5 years ago, I experienced major burns to my throat, inside my throat, my mouth. It was awful. Couldn't eat for over 40 days. It was miserable. Guess how I got those? I got those from radiation. Because my lack of sexual integrity got me cancer in my throat. It's the truth, guys. You can't embrace fire and not be burned. And you can't walk on coals without it burning you. It's going to have an impact on every part of your life. You may not know this, but I want you to notice something. I have no teeth. Part of the consequences of my cancer, I had to have all my teeth pulled before I could go through my treatments. You know, these are things that are real. But it also has an impact on everyone around you as well. So I'm telling you, the things you traverse, the things you pull tight in your life, they have an impact. And if they're not good, it's going to leave you burned. So let's find the things that will not burn us and allow us to continue forward. I love y'all. Hope you have a great day. God bless.